Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim. Specifically, we are in Dawnstar. And our main two things we're going to do today are visit the Jarl and visit the museum. Did not want to see a giant picture of a frostbite spider first thing in the morning. Not what I was hoping for. The Jarl is not awake yet.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
Well, I guess we'll go hit the museum first.
Here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
What is it about museum curators in Skyrim and being sketchy as hell?
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
So this is your museum, huh? Okay.
The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty, and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Interesting.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Camoran used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Fascinating.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Camoran. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Ooh, that is a dagger sheath. No commentary, apparently. And this is just living space.
Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk about the Mythic Dawn cult first.
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
There isn't much left. Who is this Mehrunes Dagon?
Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Interesting. So what made you choose this particular group to open this museum for?
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's talk business.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn.
Can you blame them?
One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
So you're gonna want me to get those fragments then?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Sure, but tell me a little bit more about the thing that I'm looking for.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worship Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Okay.
Good luck finding the fragments.
Does not sound suspicious in the slightest. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, now it's 9:30. Hopefully the Jarl is up and about.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served the Legion of this land.
Wait. There we go. Getting my bearings.
They say that vampires attacked the whole of the Vigilant.
There we go. You're not even on your chair. You doing okay, buddy?
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks.
Am I already a Thane here?
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
I'm here to lend my magic to the... So, you wish to master the arcane arts.
Swords and armor from the local blacksmith coming in. I need every piece polished to a fine
Anima
shine.
Blast deals damage to enemies and heals allies. That's pretty nice. But I'm holding on to my gold for now.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Is there a way for me to check whether I'm a Thane or not?
Yes, my Jarl. We could hardly waste anyone else's precious time on such a tedious task.
Exactly, Bullfrek. You always know your place.
Okay, well, in that case...
My Jarl, I have concerns about the safety of Dawnstar.
Work hard now. The
Okay,
Ironbreaker mine is
so we
close
did
by.
have a freeze there, and I took advantage of that fact. Oh, what happened here?
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winter.
I guess we're not going to be able to do any trading here. Anyway, I punched a guard just to check and see if I got that option to use my Thane status, and I didn't, so I'm assuming that I'm not a Thane yet. Now, our main thing is we're looking for Mehrunes' razor, and we know that a piece is in Morthal. Looks like another piece is way out here at Dead Crone Rock. And a third piece is down south by Falkreath at Cracked Tusk Keep. But for now, we're going to head over to Red Road Pass and deal with this giant, which I assume has been harassing people who have been using the road. I also, once again, need to collect souls. So I think a good idea would be to make Soul Trap a favorite. And I'm interested in this spell shot repeater. Let's see what this even looks like. Does it just sit there and then shoots arrows later, or as enemies get close? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I see you. There's another one over here somewhere. Also, I do see some Dwemer ruins nearby, which should definitely help us out with our soul stone problem. I see you. Okay, so here's our giant. We do have to be careful about that mammoth because it will both the giant and the mammoth will one-shot us. Nice. No problem. Ooh, a Daedra heart. Alright, well we got that done at least. We'll go back, report in. That was nice and easy. Thing about giants is they are, like I said, fully melee. So let's see what Skald has to say.
Need something?
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfest to reckon with. The damned nightmares of finding.
Good to see that you're back on your seat.
Jarl Skald, and head of his guard in
Not
Dawnstar.
as dumb as you look.
The giant at Red Road Pass is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Thank you. I'm looking for work.
Giants are a common problem in the Pale. The Empire always demanded I leave them be, but the Empire isn't here now. Go and slay one of the beasts. Should let them know the Dawnstar is not to be trifled with.
Okay, no problem.
I'm counting on you.
So it looks like it's more
Good luck with the
giants.
giant, don't get stepped on.
No promises, but I'll do my best. Okay.
Help!
Come on, do
Watch what
something.
you're doing.
Oh, dang.
What is it? Dragons?
No, wolves. Okay. Tumble Arch Pass. Way down there. And me without a horse. Okay, let's go. Honestly, it's probably fine that I don't have my horse, because I do want to engage with enemies along the road, because I do need souls for my enchanting, as well as teleportation, right? That said, I do need to make sure that I save frequently. I've already had to re-record certain footage, like, multiple times. Also, while we're out, eat some beef. Thought I saw something, but it's tough to tell because everything is white. You look like a courier. You're
Can't
not.
wait to kill another Imperial.
You are a courier, but you weren't coming from me. Okay, fair enough. Is this a wild horse? No. But I can ride it. This is apparently not theft, so apparently we are moving away from Whisper and towards this horse. I don't know, can you have more than one horse at a time? I don't have a clue. Well, there goes that horse. It was nice while it lasted. Sorry, horse, I tried. I do wonder if that means that I just lost out on my regular horse, though, because when you ride a new horse, does it cancel the old one? I don't even know. We're gonna find out at some point. The wolves up here are particularly brutal. I mean, they killed the person in charge of the store over at Dawnstar as well. That was not a wolf, that was a fox. I feel bad now. Again, hard to tell when everything is white. Accidentally hit the frost atronach, but that's okay.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the god
Okay, which way are we going? Basically straightforward.
of Twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of enemies over here. Yeah, once again, this incredibly depressing and bleak battlefield. I know I'm saving kind of obsessively, but like I said, today in particular, I've been having a lot of crashes, so just want to make sure I don't lose progress. Mammoth cheese. Gross. Okay. Well, that was straightforward enough. Given that the way back is probably going to be the exact same as the way here, I'll go ahead and put in a cut, and I will check back in with you when we get back to Dawnstar. Okay, we are back at Dawnstar. We're going to let the Jarl know, although we are cold. Oh man, is it cold. That said, pretty sure it's going to be warm in the Jarl's house. So we should be able to warm up in there.
You must be one of those wizards.
Let's just stand by the fire for a minute. Warm up.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of
I've been
time
in charge of
consideration.
Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Well, I killed the giant over at Tumble Arch Pass.
You've shown those monsters that they will no longer be tolerated in the Pale. Good work. Here, a reward from your Jarl.
1250, not bad. Anything else that you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
Good luck.
Also, is the land you mentioned available?
Yes, it is. It's in the southern part of the Pale, right on the border with Whiterun Hold. All the room in the world to build your own house.
Let's take it.
Wonderful. I'll sleep better knowing you're watching the Southern Marches. Here's the title to your steading. Just follow the road south from Dawnstar, past Fort Dunstad. Then head south. The land is near Giant's Gap, right on the border with Whiterun Hold. You'll almost be inside of the Lorius farm, in fact.
Nice.
Don't bother me again.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his
Just
guard,
a servant of
Dawnstar.
Skald the Elder.
Okay. So what we need now
I've been meaning to
is
ask you for a leave of absence.
to help
I
out
wish to
people.
return to High Rock until this war is over.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant.
I'm here to lend my
No
magic to the
Sovngarde waits
people of
for
Dawnstar.
Just before
Back to
we
another
cast off
fine
the
day in
yoke of
Dawnstar.
Imperial rule.
Alright, so we're looking for folks to help out. And the first place we're going to go to...
Special. Just a
Ironbreaker
miner
mine is
swings
3
a
times the worth of that
drink.
Quicksilver mine. And it's fathead owner.
I just wanted the mine. I don't want any trouble.
Someone around here is going to pay us for digging up some of this ore. I don't know who it is, but it's someone. Okay, no guardian. Is it you?
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a boy.
Nope, you're just a guy. It's probably one of the ones outside.
Here to dig, that's all.
Certainly not a very large mine. What are you looking at? I don't know, maybe you saw a ghost or something.
No more nightmares. Thank the gods for that.
You should thank me and Erandur for that.
I'm just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
Need something?
Bagel thinks I drink the job. But what does it matter?
Ironbreaker mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver mine. And it's fathead owner.
I've got iron to sell.
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Okay, that's one.
Until next time.
Need something?
I feel like Carl's got the voice of the, my favorite drinking buddy. I feel like I could probably get something for giving him a drink. Let's check the inn. See if there's anyone here that needs help.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
Yes?
Not you.
here? I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
Looking for work?
Here. Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty letter.
I don't think the bounty letter counts, though. Rumors?
Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it.
Interesting. Okay, well, nothing there. Like I said, I don't think the bounty letter's gonna count.
I'm so tired.
Where are your parents, kid?
Dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip.
Where are you?
After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us.
Oh, that's
He
rough.
died a few days later.
Oh, there
I've tried
you
to
are.
make do since then, but it's been hard. Real hard.
I bet. Sadly, I can't adopt you because I already
Nice
have the
talking to you.
maximum number of children, apparently.
Need something?
Ooh, I bet I know. There's almost certainly going to be someone I can get this firewood to. Little good old manual labor, never hurt anybody.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. We should head on inside.
I was just there. It's a nice place.
Yes?
Not you.
Woo.
Thoring runs the
I'm
inn.
worn
Speak
out.
to him.
Not you.
Hi there.
Maybe someone in the inn? Like I said, usually there's someone who will pay you
Mostly
for
deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
chopping
Been
firewood.
too long since we've had a good band.
Is it this guy? I already talked to this guy.
Oh, did you need something?
No, I'm good.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
Need something?
Yes? Make it quick.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else.
Did swagger and
Do you need
brandish
a
his
room?
blade as he
Drink.
told of bold battles. and
Okay,
bold-
nothing. We'll keep looking.
Hi there.
Need something?
You're currently
Need
shopping.
something? Yes?
No, you're not the person. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's take a look down closer to the lower part of the city, or town, or whatever this is.
Quicksilver Mine is the best mine in Dawnstar, and you can tell those Ironbreaker miners I said so.
Ooh, I bet.
If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine with all those milk drinkers.
Okay, fair enough.
All right then.
We can go ahead and dig up a little bit more ore. Yeah, this is definitely a much larger mine than the other one. That's creepy. They're all exactly in time with each other. That's a little bit disturbing. All of them are. Now I feel like I'm the odd one out. Like everyone's gonna treat me weird because my rhythm isn't the same as everyone else's.
Aye.
Nothing. Okay. So now we gotta go find what's his name again, sell this off. That should be a second bit done.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
That's true, I do that. That's definitely a thing that I do. You look important.
The Jarl and I have our disagreements. Sorry if you had to overhear one of them.
Did I see you arguing with someone?
Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
I was looking for a drink or some work.
Drowning your troubles in mead?
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
Okay, so basically what I already knew.
Stay out of trouble now.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
You need any work? Or do you need any work for the ships?
Aye. I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates.
Yeah, that would do it.
Come back if you need steel.
Doesn't seem like you've got anything for me.
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man.
So the issue, of course, is I don't remember who the person was that owned that mine, nor do I have any idea where they went. So I'm just going to talk to anyone who doesn't look like a guard.
I think we need their laws.
Oh, hey, look, a ferry.
Looking to hire a boat?
Maybe.
Where you headed?
Solitude, Windhelm, and that's it.
All right.
Interesting. Well, that's a maybe. We don't have a cart that goes out of Dawnstar, but it looks like we can at least get to a couple of places.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Who's in charge around here?
That would be Jarl Skald, the Elder.
I already knew
He's
that.
over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric, like, I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like we're probably going to have to just go to sleep, then wake up the next day, and hopefully we can find the last couple of folks to help. Or was it you?
I'm all ears.
Shady Sam.
Take a look.
What do you got, Shady Sam? Nothing super useful. And I don't really have anything to sell either.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Okay, well, I feel like this video is not super long at this time, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Was it legal?
You lost?
No, I'm trying to sell iron to someone.
Quicksilver Mine is the best mine in Dawnstar.
Oh, that was
and
you.
You can tell those Ironbreaker
Or
miners
Quicksilver,
I said
whatever.
so. I'll buy everything you've dug up.
There you go. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna find our way back to the inn, which I think was up and at the top layer of this town. So is this just not... Is Northern Star Goods just not selling anymore? No, we do have someone here.
Need something? Yes. Need something?
Yeah, but you're not actually selling. The person who's actually selling should be here and she's dead. Well, that's gonna be rough on trade. And her body's just left out there. That's the barracks.
I'm no one special. Just Betel thinks I drink on the job. Well, what does it matter?
Welcome. Let me know if you want.
Okay, anyone here I can help?
You must be one of those wizards.
I'm just one of the
from
miners.
college in
I don't want any
Winterhold.
trouble.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawn.
Stay at
Yes.
the mines.
Ever since my
swear
mother
the
died a
war
few
is
winters.
getting harder
My
to
mother?
predict.
I hear they accept
just
most
getting
people who
older.
apply, if you're
That's
ever
why
interested.
I come here to talk to you.
Frost took my husband years ago.
Make it quick.
He was a good man.
Okay.
All right, make it quick.
Nobody really has anything for me to do. Alright, so it's 9:30. We should probably get some sleep.
You're that mage from the college, right? Hear things have finally calmed down over there.
They really have, and I'm glad that you've heard that. Okay, so we helped out the two miners. I'm gonna check. I'm pretty sure there's someone down here at the piers that I can help out. Though who knows if they're around this late at night.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
You're the captain?
By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to.
What happened to the salts?
Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. I'd better get going.
Okay. Where? Wow, all the way over. Okay, well that's one possibility. We've got our new hall down here that we should check out at some point. But yeah, that's awfully far away. But I guess, I mean, we're gonna head towards Morthal anyway. So I think for now what we're gonna do...
I don't like taking orders from a boy. I could run this ship better than that boy who calls himself a captain. Maybe one day.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Always. Alright, now, the question is, A, do I have a common soul gem? I do. And B, can I remember where the teleport point is? I remember it was on one of the high points. There it is, I think. Or if it wasn't that one, it was the one over here. Like, I'd really like... Is that it? That might be it. I'd really like to get this Thane ship before this video's over, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And honestly, I do not remember how to get up to the teleport point. I don't think it was that one over there. I think it was this one over here, and I utterly forget how to get there. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this tomorrow. Was it out this way? I think it was out this way. Now, we are super cold and hungry, so I'm going to go ahead. We'll eat a hot clam chowder. But yeah, I'm relatively certain that the teleport point's up here. We'll head out to the Winterhold. You are a Reekling. I need souls. You are a troll. And I need to... You are multiple trolls! Nice. Very nice. No, this isn't the place, that's the place. That's the spot right there. Alright, I'm dropping a save. We're gonna go ahead and set ourselves to become ethereal.
I'm
Perfect. Okay, back to the college. And as I said, as much as I would have loved to do this in one video, maybe what we'll do... We gotta get some rest. Also, I'm pretty sure, now that I think about it, that I need to hand over a staff to one of the faculty here. So no, we're just gonna go ahead... We're going to get some rest, and we'll turn things in tomorrow. Okay, friends, it's off to bed for me. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and get that Thaneship of the Pale. We'll drop by Morthal. And, yeah, that'll be great. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.